Sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What's up, y'all? It's Churro. Welcome back to the channel. Um, yeah, so we got Roots of War. And it's a pretty fun event. I like it. Um, yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, it's been a couple days, a couple weeks since I last streamed. Unfortunately, it's so hard, dude, to keep up when you got a family, obviously, and a big family, and you got to do family stuff during the holidays. So, uh, maybe this year we can up the streams and stuff, and yeah, man, just like keep it going and everything. So, I hope the stream is stable. But yeah, man, just always fun to be streaming and just getting back on on the YouTubes and stuff. I see. I don't know, dude. It's been a long time, man. Long time, but good to see you. I'll answer your questions in regards about the game in just a second. Speaker, buddy, I hope you're doing well. Hope your health wise is everything's going well. But yeah, you're crazy enough. This will be the first stream of the year. And obviously many more. Last year was a very unproductive year for the streams, so I definitely want to be able to up it this year. It's hard because after work I'm pretty burnt out, but I do have the opportunity to stream at least twice a week, and I definitely need to change the mentality going forward, right? Moving forward and everything. But yeah, so yeah, Roots of War is up in a few minutes. I think I'll change the scene in a little bit. I think it's I think we already started. Just kidding. It's opening up in 3 minutes, so it gives me enough time to enter. And just so you know, I got the kiddo with me, so that's always going to be a little distraction. But anyway, Roots of War, fun event in the game. Um, it, it's a good opportunity for the free to play to get their legendary tokens for the upgrading of those heroes and everything. What was I going to say? Well, yeah, it's a fun event. It's hard to coordinate, and I think people have so much things going on during the week, and then in the weekends they usually don't go online. So, hold on, I'm having a lot of buffering issues. Hold on. Okay, I should be fine now. So yeah, it's a good event. Now I do want to address this. An old, fellow player, Ivanhoe from Dawn Titans, wanted to address your question in regards to how is it possible for old friends to experience this game with the group of people that you used to play with, right? And it's a little difficult. Only because this game tries to keep things very balanced, right? So it's not like you can just make a character and join your buddies. What it'll do, it's like it'll make you create the account, and then you can have characters in each account, right? So I want to be very specific with my vocabulary because this is it can get very confusing. So let's say you make a new account for this game. Your initial character, if you go about it carefully, you can designate what server it'll go into. The second character is in that account has a little bit more control of where it wants to go, because it's all right now. This game does a lot of server grouping, and it tries to keep it fair, and it's just, but so right now, what I would do if I were you, just to kind of get your, get a little bit of experience in the game, I would say go in, start a new an account, one character in whatever server. It doesn't really matter, and just kind of learn the ropes. But you're going to be focused primarily on the second character, because what happens is what they gradually introduced in this game was a migration window, and each home kingdom, which could be, I guess, a server, you're allowed to make a character in there. However, then it gets a little weird after that. But I would say just try the game out right now. Just start wherever you can, and then let's keep in touch, and then we can definitely get you into the right kingdom, so that you can try it out and play with us. Hit me up in Discord too. There's a lot more to it, and I'll explain in detail. But yeah, I think it's one of the difficulties in this game, where it's like, you want to promote it, right? But like you can't just let people come in, because they try to organize it to keep it fair. And this game is not like Dawn of Titans, where it's like you can just come in, play the main event, and then get a meta Titan, and then you're good to go. Like, you have to put in a fucking grind. And we could discuss that another day and stuff. But yeah, dude, yeah. Soljan never started playing Call of Dragons. I don't know. Yeah, hit more subs. It's funny. I could never crack the 400 mark, but it is what it is. Let's get in game real quick, because I always love to pull a bunch of tokens and keys with the stream luck, and yeah, dude. Yeah, but we'll keep in touch on Discord, and I'm sure you're on my server, so I definitely want you to use your original character as just the tester, because this game heavily rewards grind, but you gotta make sure you learn the ropes, because it can get very, very wasteful. And I would say this first, and the most important decision you need to make going into this game is, what troop do you want to focus in? And the reason I say that is because resources and everything that you build, you want to focus on one troop, especially if you're not a heavy spender, right? So I went into this game focused on archers. So everything I invested in was going into archers. And some people wanted to go into cavalry. Others wanted to go into the flying units. Other wanted to go into the mages. Other wanted to go into the infantry. So that's the most important part. Which of those troops do you really want to be the most effective? Because it is, at the end of the day, this game highly rewards player activity, even if you are a lower tier than the others. If you have let's say, for example, the highest tier is T5, but if you have 100 T3s extremely active and very coordinated, T5s can maybe not struggle, but you become a nuisance. So, and I'll stop there. But yeah, so let's get that going. Hashtag stream luck. Let's get into the fucking game, dude. Let's do it. And just everybody out there listening, hopefully let me know if the music is not too loud, because I definitely don't want it to overpower me commentating and stuff. I think I got like 2 minutes before we gotta get into the game, but I've been itching to pull some of these keys. We'll do one of these. Let me see. I need a lot of fodder, unfortunately. So I'm gonna pull 4 more 10s. As I gotta pile up on this stuff. Wow. Last two more. Okay. Last one. All right, that's cool. Gotta go. Legendary. Let's see what I got. Damn. This is good. Duplicates are always good because you use them to level the artifacts up. But I don't think I would want to level this up, only because I haven't really studied what this artifact's skill does. Oh, okay, I know. Check this out. So in Dawn of Titans, we had relics. In this game, they're called artifacts. But you can't level multiple of the same. You only can level one of its kind, and the duplicates just become fodder, right? However, you want to pay attention to which ones you want to level and invest into, because the duplicates will level up the skill. So an artifact has three parts. It's the level itself, and that is tied into these first two skills, and these change from artifact to artifact. Then you have the skill itself, and you use duplicates to level up this skill, and then damage taken and damage dealt is also tied to that. So there's three components to an artifact. So you definitely, this is why I say you want to choose your troop wisely so you know which to invest in, right? But yeah, I haven't really studied this artifact, but I definitely am learning not to underestimate HP. So we'll hold on to that one. So that's cool. All right, I think we already started, but I'm gonna pull. Let me go see. Right there. I think I have to recall this dude. Oh, 53 a minute. What the, oh shit, we started. Fuck. Hold on. No fucking way. This is gonna be a long walk. Shit. 34 minutes. Okay, how do I get this guy killed? No way. That's a 34-minute march. No, it can't be. Shit. That means I can't play until this fucker gets back? No way. Oh my fucking goodness. Well, hold on, y'all. Jeez, I hope this worked. This is so crazy. All right, we're gonna do this. So you got to find tricks to get things done quicker in this game, and I just sped up a couple things. It should work, making it so that this guy comes back quicker. 20 minutes. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Let's see. Yeah, this is exactly what you. My God. Exactly what you want. You don't want to do in this game. 20 minutes of not participating in an hour of it. Nope, 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 nope. We're not doing that right now. Hold on, guys. Oh my God. All right. Well, there goes Roots of War for me today. Let's see. I think this is absolutely stupid. I can't participate in the game until I recall my troops. Maybe because I've always had my troops recalled. I've never seen this before. Hold on again. My gosh. This fucking sucks. I think I'm gonna rename the stream. Do not do this in 2025. Yeah, so I guess this is a good time, Avenona, to just kind of share this, right? So you literally have to wait for this stupid ass ghost to travel these minutes to come back to your kingdom in order for you to like I guess uncheck that slot, because you get 5 Legion marches, right? So in this game, it's similar to like Dawn of Titans in the sense that you can control the troops, right? So check this out. Click anywhere in the map. Click, click, click. I can deploy, and I can create multiple or just a legion. And things come into effect. The damage and all this kind of stuff. This is what we would consider defense penetration is considered like armor piercing, right? But then you have other buffs. So all of this goes into effect when you're fighting. Now I'm gonna, get these guys out here. However, each troop has a specific march speed, and in this game, speed is an important factor. It's just as effective and important as damage and health and everything. It just depends on your style of play. For me, the thing is, I love archers, but they're super slow, like extremely slow. So when you go into building a hero, I'm going to use this guy as an example. You level these guys, their skills up, but then they have a talent and you have options of which way you want to go. Now, the max level is 60. And, one level equals 1 talent point, and then you just distribute however you want. I've seen people go into things like, for example, like this one, they only use 2 of these, 1 of those, and whatnot. I tend to just like to go all in. But this is another thing you learn in the game. Like, which way do you want to play, and how do you want to assign this character's use, right? Yeah, Darth is fucking let the march out. I've never done that, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, so then you have, and so the thing is, like, for example, with me, right? I'm an archer main. So you pair them up however, in different ways to enhance different talents and skills. So for me, this guy is kind of like the big damage, dealer. So the other legions are going to be more like, okay, for example, this one, go into like the control branch that debuffs them, so it makes them slower, sluggish. So this pairing or this hero would go into battle so that they're more of like the hook, and then this one comes in to do the damage, and you can do those kind of things within the game. It's pretty damn fun. However, that's how I play. Other people tend to be a little bit more like they want to be kind of like jack of all trades. So every single march is most effective, and that's a little more costly. I prefer to invest in one type of troop and hero style, just to get more bang out of my buck, right? Yeah, I could have made it. It could have been a Mage Legion, sure. But and then comes the artifact, what you wanted to play. So for me right now, I'm actually contemplating and changing. This isn't the one I originally used. What I like contemplating and trying out is this one, because they already deal a lot of damage and they are, they're very punchy. They're very sluggish. So I kind of want to counter it by applying this artifact to give them some more march speed, a chunk of health, and then these other 2 options. So that can make him move around a little bit more, so that way I can pull out of a fight and avoid getting, killed. Now then you have the pet. And that's an end game kind of thing, right? So this is all super end game RNG style kind of thing where hopefully you'll get the right base attributes that enhance the skills that you assign. Hopefully you unlock the right number of base attributes so that you have enough slots unlocked. I mean, like open, so you can assign the skills. It's crazy, dude. Pretty crazy. Let's see how much time you got. Fuck, dude, 10 more minutes. My goodness. What a fucking waste. All right, I'm gonna pull some keys. Nothing good. So there's different tiers. I haven't know. Check it out. Obviously, you want the best tiers. This is the silver keys are easy to get. The gold are a little difficult. This is all fodder. One more. Damn. Fuck, dude, this sucks. Nothing. I'm stopping there. Stopping there. Really, dude? I have to wait for this fucking thing to come back? Look, look, look. All that. Now, this is so ridiculous. You know what? I'm sorry. I have to cut the stream. There's no fucking way I'm gonna wait another 9 minutes for this shit to happen. Um, fuck. How much time is left in the fucking fight, though? We're only off by 2K. That's not too bad. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I could help out. Oh, this is terrible. Did it take the roads? He didn't take the roads. Really? Level 1 roads? No wonder, dude. Oh my god. Look. Oh. I don't. Hold on. Did this upgrade for no fucking reason. Oh, that's right. They didn't have seasoned talents, huh? Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Seasoned talents is in here. Usually you get that talent to make them get back quick. No. Let's see. What else is cool? Dude, is anybody still playing Diablo? Yeah, me either. I was I was logging in like every other day for throughout last year, and I think I gave up like probably like around September. I just log in, just kind of like make a riff run or whatever, but definitely not something I was enjoying or anything like that, you know. So this is stupid. I'm sorry. They really need to fucking change this. I don't understand how it affects having your legions out farming while you're playing an hour of an event. Whatever. Yeah, see, the thing is with the thing with Diablo Immortal, it's just a temporary pay to win. It's like, oh, that's where it is. I fucking knew it. There it is. Gosh, is that it? Oh, it has to happen prior. Exchange coins that need to recall them. How do where? Exchange coins? Let's go. There. Okay, cool. Darth, lifesaver. Lifesaver. No, wrong one, you idiot. Okay. Whatever those points, I don't care. Whatever. Get out of this. Go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. There we go. Now the stream starts. 20 pet points. That's weird. I'm surprised they haven't made a freaking okay. They're gonna kill me. Because I was supposed to be fuck, okay, where are we at? Where we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? All right. No, I didn't call him an idiot. Summon. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Deploy, create a legion. Let's do you with this one. Let's get you over there. Nothing? I don't care. I need to make up points for what I fucking missed. Cool. Send me over there. Okay, we got the lead. We got the lead. We should hold them off for a little bit. Come on, come on. Got 2 minutes left. They're holding off just fine. Come on. Hold on. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Get one more hit, one more hit. Fuck it. See if I can delay it. Yeah. All right. Can I rally it? Rally. All right. We're going to go. Where are we at? How much time I got? 47 seconds. All right. Yeah, I got all silent because I'm all focused over here right now. Let me see. You're good to go there. He's done. I don't know why it says. What? Right away. Oh, damn, it took him out. That was on its way. Let's just give it troops. Just feed. Oh, full. Not right now. I'm in the middle right here. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm gonna finish right now. I'll be right there. Mm. 4K. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking make it. Got 20 minutes left.
Dad, you can't play.
Give me 50 points. I need anything and everything I can get. I don't care. Okay, there's that. All right. It should be good after this. Perfect. Good one, speaker face. Um, come on. There's a lot that goes into this game mode. If you want to take over different spots, I guess you could say, what's a generic word? Let's just say different landmarks. They generate certain points per minute, right? So the more you take over, the more points you get, the higher the score. And then as the hour or the round advances, certain things open up. For example, this thing right here is a huge multiplier. And that usually, once you are able to get that into your possession, it just amplifies the amount of points you're getting. You know what I mean? Now, one thing that I don't have a very good way of playing this game. I mean, this game mode. So I try to take advantage of everything I'm able to, like kill troops. I get these couple points right here, farm, whatever I can. But normally I try to at least send one rally to get a post so that it helps generate points. And that's usually with my main troops, which is the archers. So for this game, I was able to get the title of Beastmaster, so whenever that option opens up, I'll just summon the behemoth and just try to either use it as a meat shield or as a distraction or whatever. But it's all about timing, right? So you want to make sure that you also redirect the behemoth the right way, because a lot of the damage that the behemoths do is not just based on single target, but also area of effect, or AoE. So you want to. That's why you see me like kind of, moving away and then redirecting it, so that when the charge attack hits or whatever it does, it's trying to get I'm trying to get the most out of it and whatnot. So, but yeah. That's my contribution with the meat shield right there. Now, not a lot of people take advantage of these. I mean, again, it just depends on how effective you want to be. I would definitely. These are 100 points. Could maybe make a difference. I don't know, but we'll see. But oh, it's true. Okay, so they're. That's why they pick fires. Good job. Where you guys going? Over there? I could say we got a pretty good healthy lead, but I don't see it turning around anytime soon.
Should we put the other ones out? Now? We'll take some. Can you put the...
That's all, Papa. I told you there's no more videos on my phone. Go watch videos on the iPad.
Dad, can you change it to this side?
There's no videos here. Just look at the toys. Oh, here we go. Where are we gonna I gotta summon this dragon. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go. Where do we go? Summon it. Fuck it. Okay, so he's good to go right there. We're gonna go. Where's this? Just go after the fucking rally, whatever. So the dragon is obviously like the big kahuna. Here we go. See if I can get there on time.
Daddy, I did it. Look.
So area right there. Okay. We'll take him over there. Nope. See what I mean? I missed it. So you want to count, I think that the trick is to learn the pattern, how many swings, and then it does a certain move. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. There we go. 3. That's a new one. 4. There we go. So it's like every 4 hits. So this is what's going to hit. There we go. This is good. Okay. Move them over. And then now we're going to redirect. There we go.
So,
Yeah, sure. If you're feeling comfortable. There we go.
can we go to the park?
Yeah, once I'm done. Almost done. I'm almost done. And we're going to go to the park. Yeah. Can't miss it.
Dad, stop doing that. Some shopping.
Should be able to. Last one. There we go. It'll be more of a direct hit right there. Hopefully this will speed it up. That's ours. Did he get it? Did he get it? All right. Let's see what else we got. We still got about 3 minutes left, so he'll walk all the way around. I don't see anything. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, but he's taking care of those. There we go. Two, three. Okay. There we go. Perfect.
Dad, can we make that fish tank
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
today?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we bring you to the park?
I don't know.
Why is it? But there's water allowed. So I say the
Oh, I know, speaker face. Yeah, all the random questions and stuff. It's funny because once this is over, all the questions will go away. Do you see why I asked you to stay off that, dude? Then don't step on that. It's that simple. I told you to get off of it a long time ago. Because that thing hit you in the butt.
There's no horrible dad ever.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, kind of that. Let me see. You're okay. Go play your choice. We're almost done. I know it does. No, I'm not. I'm the funniest. Whatever, just take my troops. Let's see. This one. Take the troops. This one. Take the troops. This one. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Oh, I mean, so far so good. Just keep him at bay now. Yeah, it's a lot of micromanaging. I like this event. I honestly do. It's pretty cool. I think an hour is a good amount of time. It's not too much, not too little. What would I change? What would I change about this game mode? I don't think I would change anything, honestly. I like the way they have it now where it's like, they give you the option of when you can, to vote when you're able to participate. Because it is definitely a what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? And it can definitely kill activity when you're not able to participate because of the rewards. The rewards for this game when you win are pretty damn good, right? So that's one thing. I do like the fact that it does encourage team collaboration. However, the hard part is, not everybody gets on Discord. That's the hard part, and that unfortunately, is a big game changer when you can have the entire team on Discord. But again, not everybody's. It's hard because not everybody that plays whatever game you're into is as competitive or invested as you are. So you kind of find the middle ground, right? So that's why I also like where you can place markers and just kind of like, communicate prior to it, like, what you can do to contribute for the win and everything like that. I just think that with the only thing I would say I would change I would request is, I don't know if it's already out there, but more of an in-depth breakdown, like what everything does. Again, I'm not the most resourceful, but I don't see people taking advantage of the pools. I think maybe a little bit more of an incentive, because that's a feature that, obviously maybe there was a couple other here that got taken advantage of, but like, encourage finding maybe some way to incentivize using the pools. Because again, 100 points is a difference maker, regardless if you think or not. If the two teams are just as active and they're going head to toe, toe to toe, at the end of the day, this level 3 pool could be the difference maker. So I think that's something that I would try to find a way to encourage. Maybe like, I don't know, the most harvested. That's terrible English. Whatever. Anyway, I think that's it. But other than that, I think this is a really fun game mode. It's also a distraction because honestly, the whole being in a fight is a very exhausting feature. It definitely depletes your resources. And I'm glad that this doesn't affect your performance outside of this game mode. So that's all. Damn. Oh my gosh, Marcus Rashford. That kid's going to Saudi Arabia. Hey, I honestly, speaker face, I think Man United is going to get relegated. And I feel real bad for that new coach because they did him really, really dirty. That guy I think they must have, obviously they incentivized it really well. Like it was probably such a big lump sum that they couldn't say no, right? But my goodness, man, it's just poor guy. To have to be the one that faces relegation and then bringing them back up, imagine. But I mean, last time Man United was relegated was in '75, and they went through I think they went 10 years kind of getting it together, and then when Ferguson came in '89, then after that no, he came in '85. Then after that it was just history. But anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, everybody's gone quiet. I mean, honestly, I think they will get relegated. I mean, that's just. There's no way they're going to win any games. There's no way. I mean, Liverpool's going to destroy them tomorrow. Liverpool's absolutely going to demolish Man United. I mean, unless somehow the players, take responsibility of the club that they're representing and actually, get a win. But I don't see that happening. Not the way Liverpool's playing. But see what he shows. 15 seconds. This is a good one. Oh man, first of all, everybody that watched this stream this far, appreciate you guys putting it up. This is a messy stream. Definitely got to retitle it. But this is a nice victory. I'm surprised that, I was able to come. Oh, yeah, what a mess, man. Plus, I was waiting all week for this. Oren, good job, buddy. Huge shout out to you, man. What's up?
Is it part?
Yes. Give me 5 more minutes, okay, and we're done. Shout out to the Pirates that showed up. Thank you, guys. What a fucked up stream. Jesus, man. We got the win. Yay. Nice. Nice. Got a bunch of kills. Not too bad. That's it. That's Roots of War. It's a fun, event and everything that we have in the game. Dude, Darth, you saved my life. Huge shout out to Darth. Pin the channel in the comments, dude. New year, we'll see how it goes. But this channel's always super messy, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna be coming back with the stream as soon as possible. Right now we're in the middle of our season, so there's a lot of fighting. Yeah, the new mages are great. They're pretty cool. Yeah, we'll just see what else is on the horizon. But as of now, I mean, that's it. Just wanted to, put out a stream for people's entertainment. There's something else coming up soon with the game. I can't remember what it was. I think there's no, we already got a new pet. No, never mind. But yeah, that's it. Seriously, dude.
That was awesome.
All right, I'm gonna just end it now. This kid's bored. I gotta take him to the park. I'm out of here, people. Thanks for